most products are boring, and that might be your biggest advantage on TikTok Shop. Because right now, the products that are blowing up on TikTok Shop, they're not sexy. They're not flashy. They're not even particularly that interesting. They are relatable. They solve everyday problems, and they're packaged in wildly effective content. Here is the truth that most brand owners do not want to hear. If you are struggling to sell your product on TikTok, it's probably not because of your product. It's probably because of the way that you are showing it.
Meet Jordan West, the mastermind behind Social Commerce Club and the go-to expert in scaling e-commerce brands. Founder of Social Commerce Club, host of Secrets to Scaling Your E-commerce Brand, e-commerce growth hacker, and a social commerce pioneer. If you're ready to scale your brand, drive real results, and harness the power of social commerce, Jordan West is your guy. Follow him now and take your e-commerce game to the next level.
At Social Commerce Club, we have helped scale multiple brands that sell what most people would call meh sort of products. Wrinkle spray, toothpaste organizers, packing cubes, the stuff that you'd walk past 10 times at a trade show booth and just be like, whatever. But on TikTok, they move units like hotcakes. Why? Because boring products don't need better features. They just need better angles. So let's break down why most TikTok videos for boring products actually flop. Here's the typical formula. Number 1, studio lighting. Number 2, products spinning in slow motion. Number 3, a voiceover saying our patented triple layer foam technology. No one cares. That's a features first mindset, and it just doesn't work on TikTok. Instead, you need an emotion first mindset. What is the problem that your product solves? How does it feel to live with that problem? And how does it feel the moment that your product makes it go away? That is your story, not the color options, not the price point. It's that emotional shift. So here's an example. Let's just say that you're selling a posture corrector. Do not show the straps. Show a tired dad slouching at his desk, rubbing his neck. Do I look like a tired dad? I hope I do. Actually, I hope I don't. I am a dad, but not that tired of a dad. Then cut to him walking into his kid's soccer game, standing tall, beaming with confidence. Show that, right? That is what we love. That is transformation. Now that we've covered why your product is not taking off, let's get into how to fix it. So there's 3 story formats we have tested consistently that bring boring products to life. Number 1 is the before and after. We just talked about that. Number 2 is the POV/confession. Number 3 is a weird use case hook. Now, I really love this. Let's get deep into each one of these. So the before and after, this is the holy grail, especially for home goods, supplements, tools, and anything that saves time or effort. It's funny because in my daily life, I just love recommending products, and I'm always talking about before and after. I'm just naturally doing it. And some of you guys may not do that, some of you brand owners, right? This is so important. And here is how it works. Always start with a painful before scene. And I'm sure you guys have seen these kind of TV ads all the time. Why do you see them on TV all the time? Because they actually work. That's why, right? The messy kitchen, the loud snoring, the blurry morning routine. Then it's a quick cut to show the after. Simple, peaceful, solved, right? It's about the emotional contrast, not just visual contrast, but this emotional contrast. I recommend using some music in the background as well. So let's use an example from a brand that we worked with. They sell a really simple $12 fridge organizer set. We tested a video that opened with, every time I open my fridge, I got stressed. Cut to messy shelves, wilted lettuce, stuff falling out. Then we showed the same fridge post-organizer. Everything clean, color-coded, super aesthetic. The video did over 300,000 views and drove 1,500 orders in under a week. Why? Because people don't want organizers. They want to feel in control. And I know that this might seem simple to you, but it's not, right? Let's talk about the confession format. So this one is perfect when your product has unexpected health benefits or surprising adopters. Let me explain that exactly. So start with a confession style line. I didn't think I'd like this, ... POV. You bought this for your dad and now he won't shut up about it. That's a great one. That's a great one for Father's Day. I love that one. Or something like this. I used to laugh at people who bought these until I became one of them. The power here is vulnerability. It builds trust, and it builds trust incredibly fast. It lowers resistance and it makes viewers think, oh wait, if they ended up liking this, maybe I would too. One brand that I saw out there sells a drink mix for gut health. It's not the easiest pitch in the world, though it is getting more and more easy out there. I saw them use this hook. POV, you start drinking this stuff as a joke. 3 weeks later, your jeans fit better and your skin's glowing. So we're actually using before and after, and we're using this POV idea. So that one popped. We saw it on Calidata. It was huge. It's just a relatable creator holding a bottle in her kitchen, telling a true story. Now let's get into the weird use case. Hook. This one is so underrated. The premise is really, really simple. Take your boring product and place it in a ridiculously unexpected context. Here's what it might sound like. I bought this foldable water jug to Coachella. Now I use it every day, right? Number one, there's some story in there as well. People know Coachella. They're like, oh, cool. Yeah, Coachella. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's been to some sort of concert or big event like that. Here's another one. I packed this wrinkle spray for a wedding, and now I can't travel without it. I'd actually probably say I won't travel without it. That's even stronger. Here's another one. I bought this for my dog, but now my husband uses it more than she does. The goal here is curiosity, right? Viewers should hear the first couple of seconds and go, wait, what is this? Why would you use that there? We call this pattern interruption, and it is essential if you want to stop people from scrolling. And once you have their attention, you shift into what it does, why it surprised you, and now why you're obsessed. We have used this format to scale multiple TikTok shop winners that had zero virality before this, and it works. So try it. What makes people actually buy? Let's zoom out here for a second. Because content is great, but what actually makes somebody click buy on TikTok? So here's 4 things that matter way more than you'd think. Creators are so much more powerful than influencers. Do not hire Instagram influencers with the perfect aesthetic. Hire the creator who makes your audience say, she is literally me. Think less Vogue and more Target. I'll say Target. I'm not going to say Walmart mom, though. We all shop at Walmart every once in a while, right? Think less Vogue and more Target mom, or gym bro, or college roommate. Whoever your buyer is, they need to see themselves in the video. And that's what makes TikTok Shop so incredibly powerful. Show the product in the wild, right? Don't shoot in a studio. Shoot in bathrooms, kitchens, gyms, cars, Airbnbs. People buy faster when they see the product in a place they've already lived in mentally. Lead with friction. TikTok Shop buyers don't just buy out of logic, they buy out of emotion. So lead with a frustration that they already feel. And you need to feel that frustration yourself. Your affiliates need to feel that frustration. The creators need to feel that frustration. So an example, I was so tired of makeup brushes leaking into my bag. Boom, you've got their attention. And anyone who has ever had that frustration is going to say to themselves, oh man, I have that frustration and I want to solve that. Use reluctant love storytelling storytelling. So this one converts like magic. Start your video with, I didn't expect to like this. Think about the movies that we love, right? They always go from, like, you love when people are like there's tons of animosity between the two main characters at first and then they fall in love. We all love that. So why don't we use that more in our content, right? At first, I thought this was just a giant waste of money, and then show how your opinion changed and why. This is like a Trojan horse for trust, right? And it makes people want to go through and feel that same emotion. Who doesn't want to change, right? We all want to change. We all want to get better. So let's get into some real product examples here. These are actual TikTok Shop wins that we've seen on Calidata. So massive one, a 15-day gut cleanse. We're actually working with one of the biggest ones right now on TikTok Shop, which is really, really exciting. A toothpaste squeezer, a collapsible water jug, wrinkle release spray, handheld lint remover. Do any of these sound sexy to you? Not even a little bit. But we have found examples of 6 to 7 figures monthly in revenue. Why? Because the videos were all story. They were emotionally engaging, and they made the viewer think, oh my gosh, I need that. It's not the product, it's the context. It's the pain, it's the relatability, it's the reveal. Those are the levers that move product on TikTok. So here's what I want you to remember. There is no such thing as a boring product, right? Only boring content, boring people. Your goal isn't to explain your product. Your goal is to create a moment people want to watch, to feel something from. If you want help doing this for your brand, we talk about this every single week inside of Social Commerce Club on School, the TikTok Shop Elite Mastermind on School. I'm talking about this stuff all the time. It is where I share real world examples of what is actually working on TikTok Shop, real examples, creator scripts, swipe files, breakdowns, all of that. And if you are not ready for that, that's totally cool. You can also subscribe to my newsletter. Link is below if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you are listening to this, the link will be in the show notes. Awesome, guys. In my newsletter, I talk about useful e-com ideas every single week. No fluff, no filler, just whatever is actually working. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, share with a friend. See you in the next one.